How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We got another Dokkan Battle video for you here today. We are taking down the break through the super armor on the new Namek event with a couple of different missions here. We're going to show you how to take down all the different missions in this video here, starting with the 6 super types and movie heroes mission, right? So we're using movie heroes. We're going to use our AGL Gohan as our lead. Don't worry, we're not using Gamma 2 as our on the team either. So as long as you have at least AGL Gohan, you can make this work for the movie heroes team. Now, for this stage, this is actually the stage 2. We're doing the movie heroes, right? We're going to do the movie bosses on stage 1 because stage 1's easier, and without Cooler, the stage 2 is really difficult for movie bosses. So as you can see here, we stuck Fizz Gohan in front to ensure that he gets his build up, because we're going to need his active skill to do one of the missions, which is to deal 99 million damage. And obviously, you could do this with probably a stronger team very easily, but I decided for the movie heroes, that would be the way to go. So here we go. So the trick to this fight is defense lowering and characters who have critical hits. So as long as you're doing that, you're going to be good. So you can see here, we don't get a crit with Gamma 1, or Gamma 2 rather, and so we're actually not dealing damage. So unless we've lowered the defense first, we're going to have a tough time dealing damage. The way to get around that, though, is bring teams that can, just crap out 100 million damage, and then you don't need crits. And you'll see that with our extreme setup, where we bring a friend Majin Vegeta. Okay, excellent. So now we're starting to get those crits. Honestly, it's probably for the best that he's not killing right away with these crits. The second stage is pretty hard to get these crits. It is, there we go. Yeah. You could very easily lose by having a turn where nobody crits. And it happened to me multiple times, even with this superhero movie setup. So just be aware that that can happen. So we're going to try to play as best we can here. I don't know if we're going to... The hard part is like once your units start getting the crits, though, right, they pretty much one-shot all of the phases, or at least, within their attacking turn. So, like, for example, Gohan here, right? If he gets all crits with his 4 supers, it will take down the boss, right? And then our second slot Gohan won't attack. Okay, but we didn't crit there. That's good. As long as we get 1 or 2, that's... Oh, okay, there's 1. We get an additional for 33 million. Excellent. Okay, so actually 2 is all it took. Life. Let's see. Okay. So we'll keep AGL Gohan here. We'll put Gamma 2 in slot 2. Now, maybe we do this. Maybe that's the play. No. Because he could potentially super us and kill us. So, you know what? No, we'll do this. Now, the other thing we have to worry about here, though, I'm not actually sure how many phases there are. And when you check Dokkan info for the page stats, it brings you to the old page, and this is a different version of the event. There are not type missions now like there were before. It's just strictly these fights, and you have to hit the crit in order to beat them. So we do get the crit with that AGL Gohan, so now we got this one here. So no STR type on this turn, so this is going to be really tricky. Now, a nice thing for us, we can see that super there. Oh, wow, okay, we're not. This puts us in a really bad position. Okay, yeah, because without this 24 key, we're going to have a hard time hitting crits for Ultimate Gohan. But here, we take a super. We should tank this pretty well. Yep, double digits. Very good, right? Because he gets that extra bonus for taking supers. I'm actually not sure if that's a melee super or not either. Okay, we do get the crit. So as you can see here, right, our damage is starting to taper off even with crits. Like, we're not one-shotting him anymore, which I guess is good because it allows our second and third slot units to build up. But in this case, not good. Oh, never mind. Okay. I was gonna say, in this case, not good because Fizz Ultimate Gohan. Oh, okay, no crit. Yeah, this might not be good because Fizz Ultimate Gohan. Oh, wait. Did he get the crit? I think he has the key. He might have this on the 18 key here. Oh, it is enough to break the barrier, but it's not enough to kill. And we don't get it on the 12 key either. How about this 12 key? If we get a crit on this 12 key, I think he goes down. Nope. Okay. It is up to Tech Gohan here. Really. Okay. Well, alright. With that, if he crits, we're good. Oh, or not. Okay, good. So we've kind of broken the... Oh, you know why? It's because of the defense lowering. That's what it is. That's why we were able to do that. Okay, very well. All right, so here's... I'm going to swap into Gamma 1 here. We're going to put STR... Yeah, I think that's the play. We put STR here, put AGL there, and then let's grab that Rainbow Orb, right? So he gets the bonus. There we go. Okay, now... No, oof. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Okay, but that's fine on the second one. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. The only thing is, like, we absolutely need crit, because we have no type advantage here. Now, I think... Could be wrong here, but I think there's only one more phase. You know what? We should have used the active then. Yeah, I'm gonna take a guess, right? Because we've just cycled through all of the types. So I'm guessing maybe there's one more phase here. Okay, so Gamma 2 here can do a bunch of attacks, right? And if they're all crits, there we go, there's one. I think we're gonna cut it real close. We should have used the active skill on the Gamma 1. Okay, alright, we're getting crits though. We're getting crits though. There we go. One more. Hey, okay, one more crit, and I think that does the trick. There it is. Alright. Okay, like I said, I do think the next phase is the last phase. I'm not sure though. I'm really not sure, and I don't know that there's any way to tell here. Like I said, we can't check Dokkan info, but we cycled through all the types. And if I remember correctly from the first one, AGL was the last type. I think it is. Okay. So, let's see. Do the active? I feel like we should do the active, right? We should do Gohan's active, not Gamma 2, although the support could be nice. Ooh, that's really tough. Which one do we do? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I don't know which one to do. You know what? Let's just do, because then he'll have extra set then we'll have two characters with big attack sets here. I think that's, yeah. I mean, although Fizz Gohan did lose a couple turns. Okay, let's just roll with it. Let's grab that. Okay, so now let's do the active skill here. And there's the 99, million, right? So we got that. Perfect. Oh, okay, we gotta do this. Okay, so that takes care of that mission, and if this is the final phase, then we've taken care of the other mission as well. There we go, 73 mil. So all we need is those crits. That's not a crit. Crit. 79 mil. Come on, we got 79 mil. You're gonna tell me we can't crit here? There we go. One more. 85 mil. Excellent. Okay, so I think it was a good call choosing him. Oh no. Okay, and yeah, significantly lower damage because we didn't give him any support. We should have used that other active skill. There we go. But it was enough to get the crit, right? Because it is the active skill turn. Okay, there we go. So there is stage 2 of the new Namek Break Through the Super Armor events. with movie heroes and all types, as well as dealing the 99 million damage mission. So a little bit tough, not gonna lie, right? You gotta plan it out. But I do think this is probably the best way to set up movie heroes to do it. Um, you could, I mean, you could still run the same exact team if you had the STR. Like, really, you only need one of them, right? And then you can run the other as lead, and everybody is, for the most part, is under this lead. You might have to find a different int type, but everybody else is pretty much under the lead, so it'll work out. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pause, we're gonna go, and we're gonna show you our movie bosses team. Although that one's pretty easy because it is the stage 1. But let's go ahead and head on over there. All right, so we are loaded in here to the stage 1 with our movie bosses team, right? Like I said, if you want to get this done, best way to do it is just to do movie bosses on stage 1, and do movie heroes on stage 2. Just because, again, as you can see, right, those crits really big, really necessary, and if you don't have the metal cooler, it's gonna be really tough. So here we go. We're gonna transform the tech Broly, and then grab that. Perfect. And then we'll send off AGL Majin Vegeta here. So we're running movie bosses / uncontrollable power. You only need Oh, shoot. Right, AGL Majin Vegeta. We messed up on this one. Our AGL type is, since we made it AGL Majin Vegeta to run the Fizz Majin Vegeta as a friend, he doesn't fit the lead here. Dang. Okay, we actually messed that up, but that's okay. All right, so if you want to get this done, just swap out AGL Majin Vegeta for, say... I mean, you could probably swap him out for AGL Broly if you've got him. That would work just as well, and it would still fit the uncontrollable power lead and allow you to keep up that. And also, he'll link well with the Majin Vegeta, right? As will all of these other Brolys. So honestly, this is probably because that way you can still run the friend Majin Vegeta, who's going to really help get through this. It's not really a big deal, but hey, okay, at least this mission takes care of the. This mission would take care of the 5 extreme types, right? Because you do still need to do that. So this mission would take care of the 5 extreme types for you. All right, let's grab that with the Tech Broly. So Tech Broly is honestly pretty good for this fight, because especially if you're only running the stage 1 for this, because he not only does he have crits, he can deal big damage early on, which makes it easy to break through the damage. There we go, like, look at that. Just seriously, just one-shots him. There it is. All right. So we got 2 more phases here, I think. All right, so let's just grab that. So yeah, I mean, this is essentially the... this is essentially the 5 extreme types, so, you know, there is that. We kind of messed up there, forgetting that Majin Vegeta doesn't belong there. Whoopsie, that's our bad. But it's okay. Alright, it'll still work out. Alright, Domain is gone, and I do believe this is our final phase here. So, and the nice thing is, we are AGL, so we do have that advantage. Excellent, let's grab that. So, I think we're fine. I think this is going to go ahead and just end things right here. we go. And Tech Broly does it. Easy day, right? And so, like I said, for, if you don't want to be like me and forget that Majin Vegeta is not on movie bosses, yeah, you can you can run this for your extreme types and it'll still work out. So real quick, I'll just pull up a run we did real quick without Majin Vegeta just so you guys can see the team to do the movie bosses mission. All right, real quick, we loaded up here with one last run here. This is actually a good movie bosses team and fulfills the condition for the all types as well. Same setup, we just swapped out Kid Buu for Cooler and AGL Majin Vegeta for AGL Broly, as I said. So not a terrible team to run. It'll get the mission done quick. Again, as I said, this should be done mostly for the first stage because movie bosses is going to be a bit of a struggle for the second stage just because it doesn't have any big hitter units unless you have the metal cooler who really helps with that. So there we go, 30 million. So as long as we crit on this with the type advantage, that should be enough. That's not a crit. Okay, well, at least we get the additional super since we took the hit. Bro. Oh my goodness. Did we? Oh, okay, thank God. We got it with the normal. Alrighty. So there you have it, folks. There is the new Namek's Threat Breakthrough the Super Armor event with all missions done. The 99 million damage mission, movie heroes, all super types, movie bosses, all extreme types, missions done. If you guys like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, make sure you let us know what teams did you use to clear the 2 different missions. All the rest of the missions just require you to do this a couple more times to get 50 in total, but that's it. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching and aloha.